Hello, folks, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Albemarle Patriots and the Fluvana Flukos. Last year, the Albemarle JV team went 3-7 with wins against Harrisonburg, Monticello, and Western Albemarle. Last year, Albemarle lost twice to the Flukos, but this year, the team gained multiple great freshmen, one of them being their quarterback, Amaje Parker. This is going to be a difficult game for Albemarle. Last year, the Flukos were dominant with a 7-2 record. Their only convincing loss was to Louisa by a score of 28-7. The Flukos' only other loss was to Western Albemarle by 7. This will be an interesting game and will be a great matchup. We'll see you back here at the start of the game.
Okay, no, it's you're good.
All right, it is the start of the game for 10-minute quarters. We're about to start the first half, and we are underway.
Let's go!
Albemarle is receiving the kick, and it looks like when he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Fluvana fans are really excited about that, although a touchback would have been at the 25-yard line, so I think that Albemarle got a really nice opportunity here to start off multiple yards ahead of where it would usually be. And we are at the 39-yard line with Albemarle on offense. Oh, my bad, Fluvana on offense.
There you go.
Doesn't look like it's going to be a very big gain for the Flukos. Looks like they got maybe around a 2-yard gain. Albemarle defense stopped them.
Don't pull your shirt down, pull your pants up. What's happening, man?
I believe it's currently 3rd down with 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Albemarle's defense is playing really well so far. Let's hope they can keep this up.
Let's go, Fluvana!
Ball has been snapped, and it looks like Albemarle is going to get another stop on defense. Now it's going to be 4th down. What do you think Fluvana's going to do next? I have no idea what they're going to do next. Because it seems like for high school, this is a bit too far for a field goal, so not sure if they're going to punt it or go for it here. And it looks like Fluvana seems to be going for it here. Very interesting move. It's a handoff, and it's another stop by Albemarle. That is turnover on downs, and this is Albemarle football. This is going to give Albemarle's offense a chance to shine. They're going to, well, hopefully Albemarle's going to be able to score right here, and they're going to be able to get a nice lead to start the game.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Like I said, Albemarle is currently being led by quarterback number 5, Amaje Parker. I know that he is incredibly fast, and if he gets a nice chance to do a QB run, speaking of QB run, Amaje Parker runs it, and that's going to be a 1st down. He's just going to keep going. And it looks like they're going to be stopped inside the 40-yard line. That's definitely a great play and a great first drive.
Hey, 36, you gotta get off that block!
Seems like there's a penalty flag, and Albemarle's being pushed back. That's too bad, because that was a really great opening play.
Don't engage the block and rip through it!
And Amaje Parker is running.
Turn him in!
And it looks like Amaje is going to be stopped at around the 41-yard line. It's definitely a great play for Fluvana's defense. See if Albemarle can be able to pass the ball. So far, the only 2 plays that Albemarle has run has been a QB rush, so I wonder if that's what they're going for to win this game tonight, is rushing. Parker drops back, and it's a pass. And it looks to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for Albemarle. This would be a big stop for Fluvana, but Albemarle needs to get this 1st down. Amaje drops back. And it looks like he's being blitzed. He's running out. See if he can get a 1st down. I don't think he was able to get it. That's a shame. It's going to be 4th down for the Patriots. 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in the 1st quarter. And it looks like Albemarle is going to be punting here. Over the first 2 drives, it seems to be scoreless so far.
Hey, D, they're already on the line! Walking, man.
Ball has been snapped, and the punt is underway. Doesn't look like it's going to be a very far punt. And the play is going to be called. So it looks to be Fluvana. Doesn't seem to be inside the 50. Yeah, they're going to be spotted at around the 44-yard line, it looks to be. Oh, my bad. It doesn't seem to be the 44. It's inside the 40. Fluvana drops back, snap, and it doesn't seem to be a gain of a whole lot. I'd give him 1 or 2 yards.
Don't pass, over the middle.
Haven't seen a whole lot from the passing game tonight so far. It seems that both of these teams are planning on rushing to win this game for them. If they got good running backs, then that's definitely an option for them to do, but sometimes you might need to pass the ball rather than rush it all the time. Looks like Albemarle's running a blitz play, but Fluvana is going to run past the line of scrimmage, and they're going to get a few yards. I believe it's 3rd and 5. Albemarle, let's see if their defense is going to be able to stop the Flucos here. And it's going to be a drop pass, and he's going to run, and he's going to get the first down after he gets knocked out of bounds. That was definitely a nice run from the Flucos, but defense was able to stop him before he was able to run all the way to the end zone. But that is going to be a first down for the Flucos, and it looks like that they are going to be ruled at around the 44-yard line. Oh, and it's a handoff. And he is going to be stopped with no gain on the play. That's a great job on Albemarle's defense. It seems like Albemarle's running a whole lot of blitz plays so far. And I think that for how Fluvana's been calling their plays on offense, a blitz is a very smart option for the Patriots to use right here.
Let's go!
Currently 2nd and 10. Drops back into the snap, and it's another handoff. Oh, wow, and that is a very big hit for Albemarle. And it doesn't look like that's going to be a huge game, but that was definitely a big hit. I think that they're going to roll them maybe 1 or 2 yards inside the line of scrimmage. Drops back to the snap, and it's a fumble. And that is going to be, it's either going to be a loss of yards or a recovery from Albemarle. And it looks like that's going to be a loss of yards for the Fluco. That was a very risky play, and that ended in a loss of yardage for the Flucos. It looks like the punting squad is coming out onto the field, as it is currently 4th and long. That was a great defensive drive for the Patriots, but it wasn't without sacrifice. There were some very, very hard hits, and I have played football, and I know that hard hits are definitely something that can mess you up. And it seems to be 4th and 30. So Fluvana seems to be 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage. There's a high punt, and there seems to be a flag on the play. I take it either full start or offsides. And Fluvana's being pushed back. Fluvana cannot catch a break with the plays on defense so far, or with Fluvana on offense so far. And it's a pretty high punt, and it looks like it is going to be touched by Fluvana as they get them ruled down at around the 35-yard line. So now the Patriot offense is going to have to work their way from the 35-yard line to get a touchdown here with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
All right, outside linebackers, you know they running outside.
Looks like Albemarle's still trying to get set up. And there's whistles being called. I think that might be a timeout. And Albemarle calls a timeout. Definitely a smart choice because they want to make sure that they're getting the right offensive calls in before their next offensive drive. As I was looking through Albemarle's roster, I only found 2 running backs, being Jukai Kalam, a 10th grader, and Zahir Wolf, a 9th grader. I'm not really sure who they're starting. I'm not able to see that far away, but I sure do hope that whoever's the starter, I sure hope that he's going to be able to run the ball really well for Albemarle tonight. The ball is snapped, and that's a handoff, and it's going to be, looks like it's going to be around a gain of 1 or 2 yards for Albemarle.
Want to hear some pop?
All right, looks like it's going to be another handoff for Albemarle, and he's going to be stopped short by the Fluvana defense. Seems like both defenses have been anticipating the run game for both teams. There has not been a lot of passing plays, just mainly rushing.
You stay on that runner's outside shoulder, he ain't gonna get around you. Okay, don't let the wide receivers hold you.
Looks like this is probably going to be a passing play for Albemarle. And it is. Let's see if Majay can get a pass off. And he's going to end up rushing. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Fluvana defense as he's going to run for about a gain of, I'm going to go with 5 or 6 yards. That would be my estimate for that run. It looks like they're going to spot him just shy of the first down mark. So it is going to be around a 4th and 1. And it looks like Albemarle seems to be going for it, feeling a little risky tonight. Got multiple wide receivers on the left side. And it's a fumble, and Amaje Parker fell on it. Either way, that's now Fluvana football. That has got to stink for Albemarle. They really wanted to be able to convert there on that 4th down, but, you know, due to a fumble, that took away their chances of getting a 1st down and being able to score that drive. And there's going to be a stop by the Albemarle Patriots, as that's going to be around a loss of 1 yard for the Flukos. Albemarle's defense definitely has a lot of weapons that I know that they're going to use tonight. They're definitely using a whole lot of their linebackers. They're using William Barber at linebacker and Holden Kellum at defensive back. And it looks like it's going to be a very big run for the Flukos, as that is going to be a 1st down, and that is going to end the 1st quarter for you guys tonight. It is still scoreless, but a very tight game right now. Both teams are neck and neck, and it looks like Fluvana's in the red zone to start the 2nd quarter.
No, they're instantly going into the 2nd quarter. I don't think there's a break.
No.
Cool. Unplug the mic, switch out the mic. I'm gonna go meet you outside.
Meet me outside.
Oh no. I'm gonna go outside and pull it down.
It's in the stream. Oh, don't get a lot of slack.
Oh, it doesn't?
It has none, like close to none.
What happened to the longer wire?
No, it's probably, I think it's right here. I'll put that one in.
And we're back. It is currently the start of the 2nd quarter. Fluvana seems to be inside the 25-yard line. And the ball is snapped. And it is a run, and it is going to be stopped by the Patriots. So that doesn't look like it's going to be a gain for a whole lot of yards. Albemarle's defensive line is definitely working today. Albemarle's definitely using their variety of defensive linemen and defensive backs. The ball is hiked, and it is a run up the middle, and it looks like Fluvana is going to be stopped. Do not believe that that is a 1st down, which means that it's going to be a 3rd down for the Flukos right here. Flukos haven't had much luck tonight on 3rd down. ball is hiked, and it is another run. And it sounds like it's going to be a first down for the Flukos. And it seems like they have gotten rid of the line markers, so that must mean that Fluvana's inside the 10-yard line. Albemarle is going to need a miracle to be able to stop the Flukos on defense right here. Fluvana's hiked the ball, and it is a very big hit from Albemarle, but it's still a gain of yards for the Flukos. Albemarle is able to stop them from scoring, but the Flukos are able to get just a few more yards closer to the end zone. And it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. We don't have word what the flag is right now, but I assume that it would be either offsides or full start. And it looks like that's going to be a penalty flag on the Flukos. It's currently 2nd and 10 for the Flukos. Ball's hiked, and that is another drop back pass. And there's a penalty flag, free drive. But it looks like that the Flukos are going to be stopped just a little bit short. Well, let's hear what the flag is, because it might be in Fluvana's favor. And it looks like that's going to be another penalty on the Flukos. You know, as soon as the Flukos start running towards the end zone, they just get a penalty flag, and it's going to move them back and take away all the work that they just did on that previous drive. Down, my bad, on the previous down. Looks like Fluvana's at around the 15 or 20-yard line. Let's see if they're going to be able to score right here, even with all the penalties that have brought them back. And it looks like they're being pushed back by the team, and the play is going to be called dead. Doesn't look like another gain for Fluvana. In fact, it's a loss of yards for Fluvana. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Flukos right now. Now, when Fluvana started this drive, they were inside the 10-yard line, so it is currently 3rd and goal, even though Fluvana is sitting at around the 20-yard line right now. And it's a pass play, and it is intercepted by Albemarle. It might be a pick six. He could go all the way for the first score of the game. And it looks like he stayed in bounds. And I believe that is a touchdown. Albemarle, what a way to start off the game with the first score, as we have a pick six by the Patriots. Albemarle is going to be leading the game 6-0 right now.
He tried to be the hammer, man. He might have been the hammer, unfortunately. You want to come over here?
Unfortunately, I think that they might have ruled Albemarle out of bounds, so that stinks.
Did they give him the touchdown? Hey, y'all out of bounds! That ref's walking out of bounds!
Seems to be a lot of controversy on whether or not he was out of bounds. There's definitely some colorful vocabulary coming from Fluvana's side, as they think that that was not the best call. I'm still not sure whether or not that was a touchdown or they ruled him out. And it looks like they were going to call that a touchdown.
Don't worry about it. Y'all know Albemarle does that from time to time. First and goal from the 3-2 flag. You don't step out and call it. You call it. Be a man.
So it seems that Albemarle's kick was blocked. The call stands, and they're going to give Albemarle that pick six, but they did miss the kick, so it is going to be 6-0 Albemarle. Definitely a great defense that Albemarle had played to get that pick six, but Fluvana's going back on offense. Definitely good if you're going to be able to score without your offense. They say that offense is one of the most important parts to win a game, but I believe that defense wins championships, and I don't believe this is a championship game, but it seems like Albemarle's defense could be the key factor in deciding who wins tonight.
Can't take the kids like that.
There is 5 minutes and 35 seconds before halftime, so I do believe that there's going to be at least one more drive for this second quarter. And the kick is underway. It is not a far kick, and it looks like Fluvana has fallen on the ball, so that seems like they're going to call him down at around the 41-yard line. Fluvana's offense has been primarily running so far, so I think that Albemarle has started to anticipate that they are going to run the ball, and which shows why Albemarle has been calling a whole lot of blitzing plays, but running isn't just everything, so Fluvana's definitely need to do some great passes if they're going to want to win this game. Although their last pass was a pick six, the Fluvana quarterback does need to be able to, he does need to convert some passes if they want to win this game.
Go offense!
And it looks like it's going to be a run up the middle, and it's going to be a first down by the Flucos. Looks like it's going to be at around the inside of the 48-yard line, as that is a first down by the Flucos. Is another handoff play for the Flucos, and it looks like Albemarle is going to get the ball down and they're going to keep it from being a first down. It's going to be a gain of around 4 to 5 yards for the Flucos.
Hey, somebody put a body on number 6. Now pick up number 6 downfield. He's all over the place. Run the rough over.
And the quarterback drops back, and that is going to be a tackle by Albemarle. And Fluvana is not going to get a first down on that play, which means it's going to be another third down for Fluvana. And that's going to be another blitz. And it is going to be a loss of yardage for the Flucos as the Albemarle defense comes up big with a huge defensive play. Albemarle clearly wants revenge for losing twice to Fluvana last year. And that is going to be a 4th and long for Fluvana. I'm pretty sure Fluvana's going to punt it right here. And that gives Albemarle around 3 minutes to be able to score before halftime.
How can you run with everybody over there? They know your play. They know what you're doing.
And I believe there's going to be a timeout on the field called by Albemarle. I believe that Albemarle used their second timeout for this half. Want to make sure that they have all their plays right before they start their next drive of offense. Plus, they want to call a timeout so that they can save as much time as possible. The scoreboard tells me that it's going to be a fourth and 14 for Fluvana, and so they're going to need a pretty big punt if they want to push Albemarle back. Three minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter, and Fluvana is currently about to punt the ball for Albemarle to try to run it back. And it was a very high snap and a very high punt as well. That ball's going to hit the ground, and I think that ball just rolled out of bounds.
That was a great snap. Yeah, everybody. Very high.
And it looks like there's going to be around 3 minutes and 6 seconds left for Albemarle to run this next drive.
Come on, D, set the tone. Snap the pace. That was a momentum thing. He gave the game. Go deep. Here they come! Here they come!
And it looks like it's going to be a run for Albemarle, and they're going to break back. They're going to break back a few tackles, and he is still going. That's past the 40, past the 30, and it looks like he's going to be rolled down at around somewhere around the 20-yard line. But that is going to be a first down Albemarle, and it looks like they're going to be in the red zone with 2 minutes and 53 seconds left before halftime. Looks like they're going to rule Albemarle down at around the 28-yard line, and that is definitely a great run that Albemarle just had on offense.
Hey, when the play goes away from you, you gotta stay home.
The ball is snapped and is another handoff for the Patriots. And it looks like it is going to be a penalty flag on the play. It was a loss of yards for Albemarle, but it might be a gain of yards from the penalty flag. Guess we'll have to find out. And it sounds like it is going to be a Fluvana penalty, and that's going to give Albemarle around 5 to 10 more yards. Not sure what penalty they call it, but I do know that they gave Albemarle some yards right there. And that's another handoff for Albemarle. And he broke through a few tackles. He is still going, and it looks like he's going to be brought down at around the 10-yard line.
Outside linebacker, stay home. Stay home.
Drop back in the pass, and it looks like it's going to be a quarterback run for Amaje Parker. Looks like it's going to be a first down and maybe a bit more. I think that they've ruled that a touchdown. And that is a touchdown for Amaje Parker. Amaje is having a great game tonight. Amaje is definitely great off the run, but this play right here just shows how he is a great runner, and it shows that being under pressure as a quarterback can be very stressful, and he's able to stay calm and run and be able to get the touchdown. And it seems that the kick is good, and that is going to make it 13-0 Albemarle. Just under 2 minutes left in the second quarter, and Albemarle has a 13-0 lead. Albemarle has come in really clutch on offense and defense with a pick six on offense and a quarterback run, or a pick six on defense and a quarterback run on offense. And they've been able to keep Fluvana from scoring this entire half.
Hey, 36, we know that's a bogus call. We still got time. Everybody just does their job. It works. Including the refs. Well, they ain't doing their job. It didn't happen. It was good. Are you doing this live stream? Oh, really?
Albemarle is about to kick off the ball. And that was a really good kick for Albemarle, and that looks like it might just be a touchback. And that is a touchback. That's harder than you think to kick the ball that far, considering that they line the ball up at around the 40-yard line to get around a 60, 70, or to get around a 60, 70-yard kick. That is incredibly difficult. Looks like there's a Fluvana player who was rushing to get onto the field. Don't believe he knew he was supposed to be on the field. And his drop pass, and it looks like it is going to be a Hail Mary, and Fluvana is running. He's at the 30, the 20, and that is going to be a touchdown for Fluvana. I guess one play is all that they needed to get back in this game, as this is now 13-6. I don't see who made the catch, but I do know that that was a really good catch, and that was a great run for Fluvana. And there's the snap. Oh, and it looks like it is an inside run. And it looks like Fluvana did a sneaky play, and they got a 2-point conversion on that drive. That was a very, very, very risky play right there. I was shocked. I thought they were just going to go for a field goal. It is now 13-8 with Albemarle leading by 5 points with 1 minute and 41 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Hey, kick off! Get out of there, put a pad on somebody! Stay in your lane! Hey, converge on the ball! Put on their running, put them on their back. Take down, run them up! Run them up, where the commentator at? Beautiful halfback pass by Kenyon Smith. Kenyon Smith, get the receiver. About 60 yards down the field. That's us. That's us. Run down there, stay in your lane. Take off, bro. Why are you standing there?
And that is a really good kick from Fluvana. And the ball is going to be run up by Albemarle. And it looks like he's just going to run out of bounds on that play, as Albemarle is inside their own 50-yard line. Ball has been snapped, and it looks like Amaje Parker has dodged a few sacks, and he is going to run past the line of scrimmage, and it looks like that's going to be a first down, maybe just a bit more. Amaje Parker is still on his feet, and he gets brought down at around the 38-yard line. Great run for Amaje Parker. I really thought that he was going to get sacked back there, but he was able to dodge the Fluvana defenders, and he was able to make a run for it about 30 yards. I definitely think that was good defense from Fluvana, but that was just Amaje Parker doing what he does best and being able to dodge defenders and make a play out of it. And it looks like there's going to be a pass play. Might be a QB run, and he passes the ball out, and that is an incomplete pass for Albemarle. Currently a lot of booing happening at the game. It seems that there is a lot of controversy between the calls that these refs are making, but they're doing their job. They're trying to do what they do best, which is referee football games. And there's another pass play, and it's going to be caught, and he is still going. Oh, and he just juked out the defender, and he gets brought down inside the 10-yard line. That was an incredible catch and a great run for Albemarle. And it looks like it's going to be another passing play, and it is going to be caught and a gain of a few yards for Albemarle. Don't think that is a touchdown, but that is definitely a gain of yards with 20 seconds left to go in the first half. And it sounds like Albemarle has called their third and final timeout of this half. They definitely want to be able to score right here.
Hey, 36, keep outside contained!
And it looks like it's going to be a false start penalty. I think that is a false start on Albemarle, and they're going to push them back a few yards. And the ball has been hiked, and it looks like Amaje Parker has dodged a few tackles, and it looks like that is going to be another Albemarle touchdown. That is another running touchdown from Amaje Parker. He might be a quarterback, but he runs like a running back. I believe that makes it 19-8 right now, as there's 12 seconds left in the first half. And the kick is up, and the kick is good, as that is going to make it 20-8. Albemarle has a 12-point lead so far, and it looks like they're going to have a 12-point lead going into the second half.
Kristen, don't worry about it. Whoever gets in front of you, put them on their back. I said it's okay. Yeah, I deal with the referees, everybody else.
Y'all keep playing. Keep playing.
All right, chicken bird, let's block. Make something happen now. Come on, front line, put the body on somebody. Back up.
And the kick is underway for Albemarle. It is recovered by Fluvana. So they're trying to get a run in, but it looks like they're going to get tripped up by their own players. And
That way.
looks like there's going to be just under 4 seconds left for Fluvana to try to get one play off. I'm not sure if they're going to knee it or if they're going to try to go for a final play, but whatever they do, it's probably going to be something.
Come on, Roll Fritz. Run it back. Let's go. He's fast, man. Hey, he played basketball. He can do it.
It looks like Fluvana's going to try to get one last play in, but they handed it off to the running back, and they tried to get another touchdown, but he's just going to be stopped short. And that is going to do it for the first half. Albemarle has a 20-8 lead. I am Aaron Heflin, and we will see you back here at the start of the second half.
nice, man. Let me try setting the stuff up before people get here.
And we are back for the second half of this JV football game between the Albemarle Patriots and the Fluvana Flukos. Looks like they're going to give the players another 3 minutes to warm back up, but it won't be too much long away from the action. We have been seeing a whole lot out of Albemarle's offense, as there have been 2 touchdowns on offense and a pick 6 on defense. I know that a key player in tonight's game is definitely Amaje Parker, who has had a whole lot of really good running plays and has had at least one rushing touchdown. Fluvana had Fluvana did have a touchdown late in the second half, and it was a pretty long Hail Mary. I thought it was definitely a really nice play. Besides that, Albemarle's defense has been able to stop them. But yeah, we got a pretty interesting game. It's pretty close, 20-8, and we will see you back here again at the start of the second half. And we're back. We are about to start off the second half of this game. If you are just joining us, Albemarle is currently winning 20-8 against Fluvana. It's been a really interesting game, and we've had a whole lot of great running plays with an exception of a incredible Hail Mary from Fluvana late in the second quarter. It has been a primarily on-the-ground game for both teams, but we have had some really interesting plays that have been in the air, like the Fluvana touchdown that I mentioned, and a pick six on defense from Albemarle. So, yeah, there's just 10 minutes for the third quarter, and Albemarle is about to kick it off as Fluvana receives the football to start off the third quarter. And there's the kick. It was a pretty far kick, but it was caught by Fluvana. And they were going to run it back, and it seems that the Fluvana player had dodged a few tackles, but he is brought down past the 50-yard line. But I have seen multiple penalty flags thrown by the officials, so I guess we're going to see what those are. It was a very impressive run back from Fluvana, but Albemarle was able to stop them before Fluvana had the chance to return the kick for a touchdown.
Go, Blue Goals!
Sounds like Fluvana is going to be marked down at the 47-yard line. Oh no, the 37-yard line. It's going to be a foul on flag. My bad. It's going to be a flag on Albemarle.
Let's go!
It's a very exciting and energetic game. Everyone in the stands is feeling excited, and they're showing their team spirit. Ball has been hiked, and there's a handoff pass that is going to be stopped by Albemarle's defensive line. It does not look like it's going to be a gain of a whole lot.
Why are we running to the big boy? You gotta block that man low!
Second down in the 32. Here we go, Fluvana!
Come on, boys!
Fluvana has hiked the ball, and they are running, and it looks like that is going to be a first down for the Flukos.
Let's go!
Definitely a nice play from Fluvana. If Albemarle wants a chance of stopping them, they're going to have to lock up on defense.
Drink that water, homie. You got to hydrate.
Ball has been hiked in. It is another handoff pass. Or not pass, another handoff. And it looks like there might be a fumble. And it seems that Albemarle is saying that they recovered the fumble. From what I have learned in football, it doesn't matter what the players say when it comes to fumbles. It only matters about what the ref calls. And it seems like they are keeping it Fluvana ball. They're saying that it was not a fumble from Fluvana, and that they just had a small fumble.
Oh, we should. Come on, Fluvana!
Lock, hand
Ball has been hiked, and it looks like it's going to be a quick run. Might be a first down. And it looks like they're going to call a play dead right there. Albemarle was able to stop them, and I am not sure if they're moving the chains or not. According to the scoreboard, it is 1st and 10. Another rush up the middle. And it looks like there's going to be another stop from Albemarle. Ball has been hiked up, and it is another rush, but it is going to be tackled down by Albemarle. That is a great play on defense, and that just goes to show how Albemarle's defensive line is really working hard this game. Being a former defensive lineman, when I used to play, I do know that it is one of the most difficult jobs on the field, and I don't think enough people give credit for linemen, and I think that both the Fluvana offensive line and the Albemarle defensive line have been doing great jobs tonight, and same goes for the Albemarle offense and Fluvana defensive line. It's been a really great game blocking wise, and just goes to show how every single part of the game counts. And looks like there's I want to say that's a sack, but I'm not sure if that was behind the line of scrimmage or not. But that was definitely a stop from Albemarle. And it says that it is going to be 4th and down. It says it's 4th down for Fluvana. Looks like Fluvana is going to be going for it. I think they're going to try to pass the ball, try to get a passing touchdown right here. And it looks like that was a completed pass. I'm not sure if they're calling that a touchdown or not. And I think that they called him short. I think that was a completed pass. I'm not really sure what's happening. And I think that Albemarle stopped them, and that is a turnover on downs, and it is now Albemarle football. Albemarle defense has been playing incredible today with multiple turnover on downs and a pick 6. Their linemen and cornerbacks are definitely key aspects in this game.
Let's go, hey, Samuel!
Albemarle is inside their own 10-yard line, so it's going to be very difficult for Albemarle to escape this tight situation. Albemarle doesn't want to get a safety right here. That would be pretty bad. Looks to me like Albemarle has been brought down, and there has not been a whole gain of yards at all. The scoreboard still is still telling me that it's 2nd and 10 on the scoreboard. And there's a pass, and there's a completed pass from Albemarle. And that's going to be a gain of yards for Albemarle even though he is tackled out of bounds from the Fluvana players. Yeah, that's a completed pass for Albemarle. He was tackled out of bounds. There's 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. There's not a lot of time left in the game, but these teams better be like Virginia basketball, second half teams if they're going to want to win this game.
Let's go, D! Hey! Hey, take it over and throw that one.
And there's a flag on the play. I believe that it is going to be a penalty on Albemarle. I think that they're going to push Albemarle back a few yards. Yeah, that seems to be what they're doing. They're pushing Albemarle back. Third down right now for the Patriots. It's going to be a. I think that Albemarle ought to do a pass play right here if they want to. If they want to be able to escape the inside of the 10-yard line, and that's what they do. It's a pass play, but it seems as though he is stopped by Fluvana. So it is no safety and no loss of yards. In fact, a gain of yards actually for Albemarle, but they do not get the first down as they are stopped by Fluvana's defense.
All right, what's the call? What is no call?
If it takes you long, it ain't no call. Either it's a call or not.
Sounds like the referees are still trying to figure out what they're going to call.
It's first down Fluvana.
I think it is. I want to say it is fourth down Albemarle. I'm not sure yet. Very hard to tell back here. And it looks like Albemarle is going to be punting right here. It is definitely a low punt, but it's going to bounce a little bit.
Here we go.
And it looks like Fluvana is going to be inside the Albemarle. They're going to be inside Albemarle's 40-yard line. Might even be inside Albemarle's 30-yard line, although I can't see exactly where they called the ball down at. It looks like they're calling them down inside the 30-yard line.
Step out of bounds over here.
Albemarle's defense has been playing really well today, but Albemarle needs another stop if they want to keep Fluvana from scoring here on this drive.
Let's go, boys. Oh, no. It won't that bad, was it?
Ball has been snapped, and it is a running play for Fluvana. Looks like they're going to be brought down by Albemarle's defense. Don't believe it's going to be a gain of that many yards. I don't think it's a loss of possession either. Well, when it's a tackle and when it's not out of bounds or incomplete pass, the clock keeps on running. So the clock is running down. Under 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Time is very important when it comes to a game, and you want to make sure that you have enough time to be able to score. Looks like there's a run and some very hard hits. It's going to be a gain of a couple yards for Fluvana. I believe it is being called third down. Definitely a gain of a few yards from Fluvana, but still third down. Albemarle's defense has been they've been given some pretty hard hits, and I think that's definitely something that's going to help you if you're hitting harder, if you're wanting it more. And as of right now, it seems like Albemarle's hitting them harder. And it looks like It's going to be a gain of a few yards from Fluvana. Looks like a few players might be taking a while to get up. Sounds like someone might have lost their shoe. It's very important to double knot.
Let's go, let's go! Don't wait! Don't wait!
We have less than 90 seconds in the third quarter. Less than 90 seconds. Albemarle's definitely playing really nice defense here, but it does seem to be first and goal. So and it looks like Albemarle has seems that there's a player down on the field. I can't see whether it's a Albemarle or Fluvana player, but somebody's injured. And it seems that Albemarle's player has gotten back up. Sure am glad he's all right. There's 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. I believe that Fluvana was driving and it was first and goal. Let's see if Albemarle's defense is going to be able to stop them. Seems that all the players are trying to push the player with the ball towards the end zone and push him away towards the end zone. Sounds like they called the play dead. And the clock is still running. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but the clock is still running. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds left in this game in the third quarter. Seems that the referees are talking to make sure they got the right play, and the clock is still going. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but yeah, we're down to 10 seconds left.
Let's go! That's it! That's it!
And it looks like Fluvana's offense was able to push one in for the offensive touchdown. That's going to put 6 points on the board, as it is now 20-14 Albemarle. It's currently
Let's go, let's go! Pump him up. Don't give him that little pep talk. Pump him up.
There's currently 6.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Fluvana's getting ready to kick their extra point. And it looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion instead. And it looks like they converted. So now it is
You got a ball game now. Get hype. Act like you want to be here.
Now it is 20-16. Albemarle is still winning, but Fluvana is making a comeback right now. Fluvana has only scored twice with 2 touchdowns, but they have been able to get these 2-point conversions, and so that is making this a 4-point difference right now. Albemarle definitely wants to score on their upcoming drive. They want to be able to get a comfortable lead against Fluvana, but you know, Fluvana is definitely feeling hype right now. They're feeling energized, so you know that they want to stop Albemarle on defense and be able to be able to score back again on offense.
Hey, kick off. Don't let them big go by you. Stay in your lane. Converge on the ball lane. Hey, 36. Put a pad on somebody.
And it seems like Fluvana's about to kick it off from the 40-yard line. I wonder if Albemarle's going to be able to return this one, because Albemarle has had some really long rushes so far this game, but looks like the play is going to be called as I believe the kick was out of bounds, and Albemarle is going to be back on offense once again. And it looks like they're trying to figure out where the ball placement should be.
Hey, linebackers, nothing outside.
Still not really sure where they're putting it, but I think that they're going to put it at around the. I think that they're going to put it at around the 35-yard line.
Hey, 36, they coming this way. Stay outside.
It's a handoff, and doesn't look like a gain of that many yards, and that is going to end off the third quarter with Albemarle still winning 20-16. Is definitely a really close and very intense game. I think it's anyone's game right now. Albemarle could score right here on their offensive possession, or Fluvana could stop them and score on their own, or they could recover a fumble and run it back. Or I think it's a pretty intense game, and I think either team could win it right now. I could easily see either team winning, and I think that this is a very close game right now. But we're gonna come back to you guys at the start of the fourth quarter.
Act like you want to be here. Turnover time.
Get him, Christian!
Let's go.
Let's go, Flucos!
Here they come. Nothing outside. Nothing outside.
And we are back for the start of the fourth quarter. It's going to be a handoff by Albemarle for the first play, and it's going to be a rush and a gain of a few yards for Albemarle. Looks like Albemarle is going to be spotted down at around the 43-yard line.
Sidelines, fire him up. Fire him up.
And it looks like they're having some technical difficulties with the clock. The clock says that there's 39 minutes left. I don't think there's 39 minutes left in the game. So there we go. They have it with 10 minutes left. That's more like it. So yeah, it looks like they're getting the clock fixed. Still having some. They're still having some difficulties with the clock. I don't know what else to say. There we go. 9 minutes and 36 seconds left. That sounds about right.
Nothing outside! Nothing outside!
All right, now the game can resume. Albemarle's driving here on offense as it is third down.
Here they come!
And it's a high snap, but it's a handoff, and it is a first down Albemarle. Albemarle's definitely been very successful on the running game tonight. And it sounds like they are backing up Albemarle. I'm not really sure what that's all about. I assume that there was a penalty on the drive, or they're redoing it. But yeah, they're pushing Albemarle back a couple yards. Some confusion on where the ball placement should be. No one's really sure where the ball placement's supposed to be, but they're moving the ball back 5 yards for Albemarle. All right, it seems that they have the correct ball placement right now. Albemarle's at the 35-yard line. This is a good snap. Mage drops back, and he's running. He's running. It looks like he's going to get a first down right there, and maybe a bit more. He broke the 50-yard line, and it looks like he's going to be ruled down at around the 45-yard line. Mage Parker has been doing great on the run this game. He's still been doing really well passing the ball, but I think running is where that player shines. I know that Albemarle is definitely trying to score right here. They want to get a good lead again. They still currently are leading, but they want to have a more than one score lead right now. They hand the ball off, and that's going to be a gain of a couple of yards for Albemarle. The ball has been snapped by Mage Parker as he hands it off to the running back. Sorry, I'm not able to say who the running back is. I can't really see his number, but I know that the running backs have been having really good games. According to the scoreboard, it is 3rd and 7. There's just under 8 minutes left in the game. Albemarle is inside the 50-yard line, or inside Fluvana's 50-yard line, I should say. And the ball is hiked. It's a pass play. And it is a completed pass And that is a first down, Albemarle. First down and a bit more. It looks like that was a 20-yard pass, I would say, when Albemarle only needed about 10 for a first down, but they got more than what was required. Yeah, that was a great pass play right there.
Come on, defense.
Come on, D.
Keep playing hard. Keep
Let's
playing
go,
hard.
D.
Very intense game right here. It is still 20-16.
Come on, D.
Just under 7 minutes left in the game. Another snap and a handoff, and Albemarle is running, and I don't believe it's going to be a first down, but it's definitely a gain of yards for Albemarle. And it looks like there's a bit of commotion on the field. Not really sure what that's all about.
He dropped that on the way to the ground. It was a one call. Hey. Come on, D. They did try to mess up the best they could. It was the penalty. It can't pass the ball. Come on, boys. We behind you.
The ball has been snapped and is a handoff. Albemarle's running, and it looks like Albemarle is going to get the first down and maybe a bit more. And touchdown, Patriots. Unbelievable. Albemarle is having a fantastic game running-wise. Albemarle is putting 6 points on the board, and they are now winning 26-16 against Fluvana, as they now have a 10-point lead.
Come on, D. Got it.
And it looks like Albemarle missed their field goal, but that's quite all right. Albemarle currently has a 10-point lead against Fluvana. There's 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the game, and Albemarle just did exactly what they wanted to do. They wanted to expand their lead from Fluvana. Definitely still a close game, and I still think that I can still see a situation where Fluvana is able to come back and win this game, but
Plenty of time left, guys. Plenty of time.
but as of right now, Albemarle is still winning. They're still doing their best, and Albemarle is still playing football the way that Albemarle plays football. I believe that the people who are choosing the songs for Albemarle have a very similar taste to Tony Stark, as there's some AC/DC action going on. Albemarle's lining up to kick the ball. We've seen some really good kicks this game. We've seen a touchback, which isn't very common in high school football. Touchbacks are pretty common in the NFL, but high school-wise, I haven't seen many. We've seen some high kicks, we've seen some far kicks, but let's see what they're going to do. And it's low, but it bounces pretty far. And it looks like the Fluvana player missed it. And it looks like he is going to be brought down inside the, I want to say inside the 20-yard line, but I'm not sure. It's definitely inside the 30. And it looks like it's going to be inside the 20. It's going to be ruled down at around the 15-yard line. That's definitely a great stop for Albemarle. Fluvana would have to travel, I want to say either 85 or 95 yards if they want to get this touchdown. Definitely think it's doable, but I definitely think that the way Albemarle's defense has been playing, it's going to be a very difficult task for them to be able to score right here. The ball has been hiked as it is another pass play, and it is another huge catch for Fluvana, and he's running. He's up to 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Fluvana. Man, what a game. That is the second play that Fluvana's had where they've had a, I forget what the correct term is, but the quarterback, he drops the pass back and flea flicker, that's right. Fluvana has currently had 2 flea flicker touchdowns, and I guess that is a very successful play that Fluvana has been running in their playbook. Fluvana makes it a score of 26-22. They're still down by 4 points, but as far as I think is going to happen, I think Fluvana is going to go for 2 right here. Through Fluvana's 2 other drives, Fluvana has gone for 2, and I can... Oh, and it looks like Fluvana's actually lining up to kick it. That's new. Haven't seen Fluvana do that this game. It's a good snap. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. It is now a 3-score game, 5 minutes and 28 seconds left of the game. Albemarle is winning 26-23, and they are definitely going to need to score here if they want to win this game. And if Albemarle isn't able to score, then their defense needs to do a really nice job at being able to stop Fluvana, because that's what's going to come down to winning this game, scoring on offense and stopping on defense.
Hey, 36! Get on somebody! Hey, coach, you can't come up. Boot it. Plenty of time left. No offside. Too much time left. Change it full speed.
Fluvana's definitely looking for a good kick here. Hasn't been a whole lot of time from the last kick that occurred in this game. And it is a good kick from Fluvana, and it looks like it's going to bounce out of bounds.
Hey, defense! Gut check! Gut check!
Here's your chance, Big C. Show 'em.
That was bad luck right there. Come on, kid! Go, D!
I believe that number 25, Zahir Wolf, was intended to be the kick returner on that play. Wasn't able to get the ball there. And there seems to be a penalty flag on the play. We'll see what that's about.
Take it back 5. Let's go.
And that's going to be a false start on the offense. Albemarle is being pushed back 5 yards.
Go, D!
And it looks like it is going to be a handoff, but the running back for Albemarle is going to be stopped and is not going to have a gain of a lot of yards. I believe it is Zahir Wolf who's the running back. He's definitely had some. Zahir has really had some solid rushes this game, but when it comes down to fourth quarter, very close game. That's when the runs matter the most.
Let's go, boys! Defense! Sweep!
And it is a run pass, or it is a running play for Albemarle. And it looks like they are going to be stopped by Fluvana. It doesn't look like Albemarle is going to pass the line of scrimmage. And seems that there is less than 4 minutes and 15 seconds there is less than 4 minutes and 15 seconds in this game. So clock is still running, but time is definitely of the essence right now. Seems that Albemarle is still trying to figure out what play they're going to call. If I were to take a guess, I think that they're probably going to hit us with a nice run. And the ball is snapped, and it's a pass play. And Amaje, and the pass is completed, and that is a first down Albemarle, maybe a bit more. He is brought down at around the 44 to 43 yard line, and that is a first down Albemarle.
3 minutes! Come on! They taking you a block, don't let them do it!
And I believe that play was from, that pass was called by number 30, Jakai Callum. He is a sophomore, and he's definitely making big plays in this game, so I can definitely see why he's starting. It was a low pass, and it seems to be a blitz, and it seems to be a sack of either 1 to 2 yards. But Fluvana has called a timeout. They want to stop the clock. They don't want Albemarle to waste any more time. If Fluvana gets any more time left, or if Fluvana gets any more possessions, then they want to have as much time as they can get. Albemarle still has 3 timeouts for the second half, while Fluvana only has 2. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in this game, and it is definitely a really close, really solid game right now.
Straight up, boys, keep it up. You're gonna take the leg right here. Come on, D! Come on, D! It's your chance to beat somebody! Somebody get in there and hit that guy! Fill in! Fill in!
And it was a high snap, and it looks like that it's going to be a quarterback run, and it's going to be a rush and gain of around 5 or maybe 6 yards from Albemarle quarterback Amaje Parker. I think that Amaje is definitely, if there was player of the game in high school, I definitely think Amaje would have player of the game. He had multiple incredible plays, including a quarterback rushing touchdown. He's definitely a key aspect of Albemarle's game, and it seems that there's another timeout on the field. I believe that Fluvana used their second timeout, so if Albemarle really wants to, do something good right now, then they would get a first down, so that Fluvana wouldn't be able to call a timeout after third down. But I don't know what's going to happen. So looks like Albemarle has about 5 yards to go. It is, I think it's either third or fourth down, but let's see. And it's a passing play. And it's going to be a completed pass. What a catch. And that is a first down Albemarle. I can't really see what player caught it, but that was definitely a huge play. And that's going to be a first down Albemarle with less than 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game. And that might have just done it. Fluvana's still able to come back if they have like a pick six or something, but that was a very huge play for Albemarle. And that's another handoff rush for Albemarle. The runner was stopped. I believe it was a loss of 1 yards. And there's now less than 2 minutes left in this game. Albemarle still has a 3-point lead. Very close game. I believe Albemarle is deciding what play they should run. I think that they might run it. And they did hand it off to the runner, and that's going to be a gain of multiple yards. And maybe a bit more. That's more than a first down. And he's running, and touchdown Albemarle. And that might have just done it, ladies and gentlemen. There are 91 seconds left in the game. And that might have been a touchdown, but I'm hearing whistles, so I'm not sure if they called a flag or not. I am not sure what they're calling right now, if they called that a touchdown or if they said someone stepped out of bounds or there was a flag. But it seems that there was a injured player. As players being walked off the field with his two coaches. So the call stands. They're still calling that a touchdown. It's 32-23. Like I said, 91 seconds left in this game. And I think that might have just done it for Albemarle. That touchdown was that was exactly what they needed. Now there's less than 2 minutes left in the game. The kick might have been blocked, but Albemarle's still winning by more than 2 scores. Even if Fluvana is able to get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, Albemarle will still be winning. I think that might have just done it for Albemarle, but we'll see. Like I said, there's still a minute and 31 seconds left on the clock. Albemarle is the kick wasn't good, so it is still 32-23 Albemarle, and yeah, that's all we got right now.
Albemarle 32, Fluvana 23.
And there's the kick, and it is caught by Fluvana. They're going to try to run this one back. He's at around the 20-yard line, and it looks like he has gotten caught up a little bit, and he's going to be stopped by Albemarle. Fluvana is now inside the 20-yard line with 1 minute and 21 seconds left in this game. It would be very difficult for Fluvana to be able to come back right now, but I think Albemarle might just have this one in the bag. Fluvana only has 1 timeout left, and Albemarle has 3, so I don't think Albemarle would call a timeout right now in this situation, but you never know. I don't think that I think that Fluvana might have to call a timeout if they get sacked, or if it's not like an incomplete pass or tackled out of bounds. I think they might have to use another timeout. Oh, and it looks like it's another flea flicker, but this time it is dropped, but they called a flag on the play. If I were to guess, I think that they probably just called pass interference on Albemarle. Pass interference, that would be a huge penalty. That would be 15-yard penalty. Pass interference is definitely something that's going to hurt you in the long run, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to call it on. That might be a offsides play or a false start.
Call pass interference.
Help him out. You don't know.
You can't ask him what he want to do. Let him play.
First and 10 on the 30.
Says that it's now 1st and 10, Fluvana on their own 30-yard line. Fluvana's got to call they got to call their play right here. All right. Looks like Albemarle is going to be playing a little bit of zone coverage on defense right here. I don't think they're going to be doing blitz right here. And that is an interception from Albemarle. And that might just be a pick 6. And it is touchdown Albemarle. Number 44 with an incredible pick 6. Owen Tite, the defensive back, with a pick 6. And that might just do it. It is now 38-23. Albemarle is still on top with 1 minute and 3 seconds left. And I think that might just do it for the game tonight. I think Albemarle might have just won right there. It's a good snap, and the kick is up, and it is no good. But I think whether the kick was good or not, I think Albemarle now has a big enough lead that with 1 minute left, I think that they just won this game. I want to give a special thank you to the members of the WPAT production for helping us make this all possible. I want to give a thanks to Mr. P, or Trevor Prazuki, for helping us do this. This has been a great game and a really nice time to be here and call this game. And there's a kickoff from Albemarle. Ball's rolling by. It is recovered by Fluvana. They're going to try to run this back, but it seems that they have been stopped at around the 20-yard line. The clock is stopped at 54 seconds right now. Fluvana has another shot of offense. If I were to guess, I would guess that they would do another flea flicker. They want to be able to get a really nice passing play in, and I think that, well, if I were, that's what I would see Fluvana doing, considering that they've done multiple flea flickers this game, 2 of which have ended up in touchdowns, 1 of which being an incompleted pass. There's Albemarle is winning 38-23. It's been a really nice game. Fluvana is going to hike the ball and rush it up the middle, and doesn't look to be a first down, but seeing as though the clock is still running, Fluvana's not going to call a timeout. I think that Fluvana might have accepted a defeat. Clock is running down, less than 30 seconds left. It's been a really nice game. If I were to guess, Fluvana's probably going to try to run it up the middle one more time. Let's see. Oh, and looks like they're running. It might not be up the middle, but they're still running. It was a first down, but he was still tackled down, and since it was a first down, the clock is stopped with 5.2 seconds left. Been a great game. Seen great plays on both sides of the field, offense and defense, Albemarle and Fluvana. It's been a really nice game, very entertaining to watch. I mentioned earlier that Fluvana did sweep Albemarle 2 times last year, but it seems that Albemarle is getting revenge, and Albemarle JV is going to win this year. And just like that, the clock runs out, and the Albemarle Patriots have beaten the Fluvana Flukas of a score of 38-23. What an amazing game, as Albemarle just walks out of here victorious. Definitely a great game. I think that Fluvana played a really nice game. They came in here and they put up a good fight, but at the end of the day, I think that Albemarle just they wanted it more. They had some better play calling. That's all I got. I think that Albemarle just wanted it more, and they played a better game. But anyway, that's going to be it for WPAT live streams. Once again, I would like to give a special thanks to everyone who helped out with this live stream. And I'm Aaron Heflin, and we.